Hello everybody, it is Trim Plays MC here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a house in Minecraft Survival that looks great and is convenient. So let's get started. So when you first start out, build a frame out of wood or some sort of stone material. Doesn't really matter, I prefer wood. And what you want to do is build 5 blocks up and leave more space in between each of them. If you want to, you can increase the size either to make it taller or wider. I don't suggest making it much taller unless you make it wider as well. But then you want to add make it a random shape. The more random, the more better. I just kind of did an L shape for the bottom and then a rectangular shape for the top. And then I added the floors and the roof because I prefer to do that ahead of time so it's easier to do. And don't forget to add the 2 blocks where your doors will be because it kind of sucks. Place down a door, have to get rid of that, place the door back. So next we're going over here to where we've done the walls and the doors and the windows. So for here I use just stone brick, and you make it any shape you want to. I forgot to mention that. And then I added some windows with just a little bit of a upside down staircase to add some depth. And I used a spruce door for these 3 places. And yeah, so it's basically like that all the way around, the exact same. And you'll see why in a minute, why I have this block right here. That is not an accident, that was completely intentional. Over here, this is the detailing and the roof. So for detailing, what I did was add these upside down staircases with these pots and roses on top. And I also added over here a cobblestone fence with, your beets roots. You don't have to do beetroot, you can do any plant you want to, and it doesn't even have to be for a garden, but I prefer it be to, so you can survive, because this is mainly for survival. And over here we have our cobblestone fence that leads right out the door so you can have a nice view. Either you can use this to shoot down monsters that are far away before you go outside, or you can just use it as a nice view type of thing. So this would probably look nice on a mountain in my opinion. And for the roof, use a different outlining block. It just makes the roof look 1,000 times better if you use a different block outlining it than you do if you have the entire roof of the same block. So I have it outlined with some oak wood with some cobblestone in the middle, and that's basically it. And now for the last house, which looks no different because this is the one with the interior. So we go inside and we still have our oak floor. Over here we have a nice staircase. You can use ladders if you want to. It's all up to you, but I prefer a staircase because it's just much more faster and convenient, but it takes up more space. But under the space it takes up, you can put a chest where you can store all your belongings and a crafting table. Over here we have a little furnace area with a couple chests. And you can go right out this door and get your beetroots and store them up in here in your chest. And then if you go to the second story, up here you will find that we have a little shelf made by upside down staircases. You could also use slabs if you wanted to as well, and have placed a crafting table, and a chest on top. And we have a double bed with a crafting table, not a crafting table, an enchantment table. And up here you go, you see your dock. Woohoo! So the last piece of this house is up here in the attic, where you can have like a special chest that no one can find, where you have your diamonds and emeralds and stuff, and you can have just it lined up with furnaces if you ever go like extreme mining, you know what I mean? It's always nice to have a good bit of furnaces. It just makes time smelting pass by a whole lot faster. And that's basically the basics of building a survival house. Build a frame, fill in the walls and windows, and it's always good to have windows so you can see if there's monsters nearby. And then build a farm connecting to your house. You don't have to run outdoor through a path and go into your fence. And it's always nice to have a balcony so you can shoot things from far away. I suggest that. And have a roof with a different outline. Main suggestion. But then we go over here and we see different kind of houses you can use depending on where you live. You can change up the flowers if you want to. You can change up the kind of wood you use. Let's say you're living near a mesa where they have clay, and a spruce place, I forgot what they're called, where they have spruce wood, and you use that to build your house. And then over here, you know, it's the house we had before. Oops, it's raining. Let's just change the weather. And here we have the same house I just showed you before. I guess this is in a normal plains and oak environment where you can just dig in the ground and get stone, because actually stone bricks are easily available. All you do is dig in the ground, get some cobblestone, smelt the cobblestone, and when you get the stone, you place it in a 2x2 crafting table thingamabobber. Over here is if you lived in a desert area where there's like savanna trees and stuff. And as you see, I still have the same thing going on with the outlining on the roof, a nice little wooden border. I even use these cute little cactuses. I think the cactuses just look adorable when they're in pots, in my opinion. And again, you don't have to use beetroots. You can use wheat, cactuses, cacti. Sorry, excuse me. Wheat. I think I already said that, and potatoes. All of that good stuff. And it can be like a livestock farm where you have pigs or something at. Which, yeah, would be nice. And as you see, I don't think I completed. Yes, I did. I completed it. And now that's all for this tutorial. I'll keep on saying and I can fix that one day. But here you have the 3 main houses and these steps on how to do so. Remember, use a different shape than mine. Don't just go the same one. If you want to, you can like extend another block coming out over here, and always make it the each level 5 layers tall. If you want to, you can have another layer. You can have as much layers as you want to, although at a certain point it will get really extreme. And that's basically it. I was just trying to let you know that. Here's the 3 houses, steps. Just remember all that and you'll be good when you're building your next survival house. So in the comments, what I want y'all to do is tell me which house do you like better, the original one, the mesa one, or the desert one. Let me know, and like, comment, subscribe is the last thing I'll say. This has been Trin Plays MC, and have a nice day. Goodbye.